Jess here, and RJ, with Offbeat Life, and I am finally super late bringing you our April budget report, because I finally got a minute to sit down. So I will just dive right in because we changed a whole bunch of stuff. So we'll just jump into it. That and income. So for RJ, his merchandising gig at A Merch, we budgeted $450 in income. He brought in $647.97, which was $197.97 over budget there. In April, he still brought in some income working part-time at Advance. We budgeted $500, and he brought in $612.33, which was $112.33 over budget there. I had Southern, his independent contractor gig, in here for $250, but we didn't use any of that for now. I think he brought in like $1,200 in, that all went into the business account. I budgeted $17 whole from him for Driveline because he was only assigned to maybe one project with me, but we ended up putting him on a whole bunch more, basically just to scale back some of my hours. It splits up some of my hours and puts some of them in his name so that I'm not using up so much overtime, which is kind of frowned upon. So if we put it in his name, it all still comes to the same place, which is great, but less overtime for corporate to worry about. So he actually brought in $167.49, which was $150.49 over budget there. I budgeted $885 for Driveline, my main merchandising job, and brought in $1,536.87, which was $651.87 over budget there. Budgeted $200 for the bar. I decided, because obviously in the past several months I've been way over budget at the bar, so I've kind of readjusted that going forward. So in May, the budgeted amount will be a little bit higher to start to be a little bit more realistic. Brought in $621.36, so that was $421.36 over budget there. And my side hustle, light part-time bookkeeping, bar managing gig, I budgeted $240, put in a few extra hours, brought in $310, that was $70 over budget there. Overall, we budgeted $2,542 in income and brought in $3,896.02, which was $1,354.02 over budget. Yay! Always good to be significantly over budget and income. So what did we do with all of that extra money? We put it to good use this month. We made some changes, as you could probably tell from the thumbnail here. So, things that happened. This is kind of a funny one. So, the budget for the mortgage was $663.60, which is technically what the April payment was. And I knew that the May payment was going up because our taxes went up, so the escrow half of the mortgage payment went up. So, our April income pays for the May mortgage payment because it's right on the 1st, and I don't expect to have money in the account on the 1st for the mortgage payment. So April income pays for the May mortgage payment, and the May mortgage payment was $693.36. So it's kind of showing an overage there, but that's really the only way for me to account for it in the budget and not have something wonky and have our numbers off. Electric came in at $205.35. We get that number before the month starts, so we already knew what that was. Garbage is quarterly, so we paid our garbage bill $84.24. Car insurance is $132.52. These are all on budget. Gas, we budgeted $250 and we spent every penny of that. And then what did I do? Oh, I did an extra, like a side merchandising. One of my stores asked me to do a job for them because they didn't have time for it. And I was like, well, my time is worth something. So they, animals are going crazy today. The manager paid me in cash, and I used that cash for gas because I was driving a lot in April. So I spent more than that, but I just didn't run it through the budget, in all honesty. Groceries, we budgeted $300, came in right at $299.61, 39 cents under, and the only way we made that happen was a couple non-food items that we needed, a couple household items. We stuck it at miscellaneous. It was a tight month on food. We were naughty. No dog food, he's good for now, but he needed his Seresto, flea tick collar. I thought it was only $58, it was a little bit more, it was $59.50, so that was $1.50 over budget. Our phones are right on, $49.38 for RJ's plan and $38.43 for mine. I don't use as much data. Cable was lower in April. Again, if you saw our March budget report video, Time Warner had issued a credit to everybody in New York, some whole big thing. And so we used up the remainder of that credit, so our bill in April was only $39.51. It goes back up to the regular amount in May. Netflix was $10.99. They tried to increase their price on us, and so we kind of took a look at that and realized that we were on, what were we on, like a premium or something? I don't know what it was. But they wanted to increase that by $2. I realized that there was a basic plan, and there was no reason for us not to be on the basic plan, so we're actually going to be paying $2 less going forward for Netflix. But that was right on in April. $5.99 for Hulu, $33.46 for Adobe Lightroom subscriptions for RJ's photography work. And then into the extra stuff that we didn't budget for. I did know that we had to get the focus inspected, my car, and we had to, the heck did we replace?
What?
The focus. I don't remember.
CV shaft.
CV shaft and a bearing, because he lost bearing fell out or something when he did the CV shaft. So we had to replace, it was noisy, it was loud, and so we got it repaired. So $181 on the repair for parts and labor and stuff, $21 for the inspection. And then, so what we did with a good chunk of that extra money here is, again, with the property taxes going up, when they assessed our escrow account, they said, you know, there's a shortage. And basically, you can either pay the shortage up front or pay it over the next 12 months. Well, if we paid it over the next 12 months, the mortgage is going to go up even higher. And we decided not to do that because we had the money right now to pay it. And especially my biggest concern is the couple months a year that income drops off. I don't want to deal with an inflated mortgage payment. So we had the money now, so we went ahead and paid the shortage so that we didn't have, so that way our mortgage payment only goes up $30 instead of like 60, 65. It was going to go up pretty significantly. So that was $565.12 there. And then in miscellaneous, we budgeted $50. We spent $46.60 on a variety of things. Let's see, I'll move my face here. Let's see, a new backpack for Gavin because his was shredded. He needed a pair of jeans because he's growing like a weed and all of his were too short. And some toothpaste. We rented a DVD. The dog needed a new bone to chew. I got cat food and cat litter. I decided, since our other cat passed away, I bought cheaper cat food. He's so cute. Because I was only buying the expensive cat food more for the male cat. So now that it's just the female, I figured she didn't really need the expensive stuff. So I went ahead and just put her food and litter in the miscellaneous budget and some deodorant for RJ. So total expenses, we budgeted $1,921.50. We spent $2,716.06, which was $794.56 over. But, you know, with $1,300 over in income, we gave ourselves, you know, permission to take care of a couple things there. And then, so the remaining, we had $1,179.96 remaining. So what did we do with that? We made some more changes. So the car fund is pretty, that's a necessary one. That Focus has 273,000 miles on it. So it's going to be replaced soonish. I mean, it's still chugging along and it's still doing okay, but I'm putting money in to replace that. No questions about it. So $100 into the car replacement fund, putting it up to $1,832.30. And then we decided to put these two funds on hold, the emergency fund and the home maintenance fund, because I made a faux pas. I accidentally made an assumption, basically. So with fund for my dad all funded, for some reason in my head I thought, because we're going to be taking a vacation. Let's start at the beginning. We're going to be taking a family vacation at the end of July. It's my parents' 40th anniversary, and then RJ and my anniversary, and my brother and his wife's anniversary all kind of fall within a month of each other. So we're taking a big family anniversary trip. And they had mentioned, let's do a beach vacation. Well, I thought to myself, if we're going to do a beach vacation, let's be on the beach, which is obviously more expensive. So in my head, I thought, hey, I'm giving this money to Dad. We can spend more on our vacation. And like an idiot, I kind of basically assumed what he would want to do with that money. So like I assigned his gift, which was terrible. So luckily my mom caught me up on that. She said, hey, like what's going on here? So ultimately, we're saving separately to help pay for the vacation because the house that we ended up going with, it was outside of what my dad had planned on budgeting for the vacation. So my dad put the down payment on for a little less than half. My brother and I are, well, my brother and us are splitting the remainder. So the remainder is going to be, I think it's just over $2,200. So with everything outside of the car fund that was remaining in April, $1,079.76 went into the vacation fund. So it's not quite halfway there, but looking at May, we should have that well funded and we should already be back into the emergency fund. So tiny pause on the emergency fund funding because we're going to have a great vacation. We haven't had one in like 3 years.
Roughly 3.
So we deserve it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna say we deserve a vacation, and I'm okay with pausing the emergency fund for a minute, setting aside some money for a really nice beach vacation. It's gonna be fantastic. Really looking forward to it. So we were still able to save $559.46 more than budgeted. We have $17,181.80 in savings right now. Still can't really process that. I think it'll make more sense in my brain once, because next month in June with Father's Day, the $8,500 is going to be going out to Dad. The $2,000 that we're going to have for the vacation is going to be out to, finish paying for the vacation, for the beach house. And then it'll start to make more sense when we see that money. It's actually going to be like our money. I mean, it's still our money, but it's still crazy to think that we've saved up $17,000 already this year. That's a lot of money. So that was April. We changed some stuff. It's working out. I'm okay with it. You okay with it?
Sure.
He's okay with it. Men of few words. So let us know how your April went. It was already a while ago. Let me know how your May is going because it's already a third of the way over. Sorry about the lateness. We'll try and be on top of it for next month. Work should be slowing down by the end of May, so should have more time in June. So I will see you guys again soon. Have a good one, and let us know how things are going. Have a good day.